Hi there, the continuing saga with a 16-80 Fuji lens. Yeah, well, if I knew now what I'd known then, if I'd known then what I know now, if I'd known then what I know now, would I have bought this lens? Probably not. But as I was going off to the States for a really nice holiday, New England in the fall, as previous video mentioned, yeah, I was desperate for a lens with a more flexible focal length like this one. Now, I discounted the 18-135 because really I wanted that slightly bit wider. I knew I'd be photographing buildings and landscapes and things. I just wanted that bit wider lens, and this was new on the market. Lucky to get hold of it at the last minute before going out. They weren't easily obtainable, obviously, and I was very, very pleased with it. It's been excellent. But of course, since I've got back and I've seen things on the internet saying this is wrong, that's wrong, it's got a focus wobble. Yes, it has got a focus wobble, which I didn't pick up because I don't do much filming. Well, zooming anyway. Interestingly, I downloaded a firmware 1.01. Didn't seem to make any difference that I noticed. But this morning, Fuji have just brought out 1.02, which has apparently fixed all these issues. Apparently. So we shall see. I've downloaded it. The firmware's in the camera now, and nada, no, nothing. Hasn't done anything at all. As far as I can see, I did a focus wobble test on this. And indeed, on the 1855 kit lens, I don't know why I'm pointing to the GoPro, but it's on that lens. And that focus wobbles too, incidentally, but no one's really picked up on that, albeit not as much as it does with this lens. And of course, the lens, the focal range on here is greater, and it's therefore more noticeable, I suppose. But they may have fixed other issues like OIS, which I hadn't picked up on. The firmware may have fixed, focusing, but the focusing I was mostly using, I had no issues really. I mean, I've done a lot of photography. I've probably taken 2,000 or 3,000 images with this lens since I've owned it. And I've only had it just over a month. So, and quite a bit of video too. And I'm not hard at any issues. But it's rather annoying to find, isn't it, that you spend all this money on a lens and find it's not quite up to scratch. So, anyway, the interesting thing is I've done some tests and we'll take a look at it now. For me, anyway, firmware 1.02 has not fixed the focus wobble, as you can clearly see. Has it fixed it for you? The saga continues. Okay guys, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best for now. Cheers. GoPro, stop recording. Just one thing, folks. Just one thing. A crazy thing happened just recently. Guess where my SD card is? It's in my pocket. I just turned the camera over, opened up the base, went to press the eject button on the card. It shot out of the camera, and no kidding you, it went straight into my upper pocket. Excellent result. Don't ask me to do it again because it'll probably never happen. Actually, I'll give it a quick whisk. Actually, I better not damage that card. It's got everything I've just recorded on it. Because sometimes if you really flick it, push down quickly. Whoa! Now, be very careful, Fuji owners. If you have an XT10, 20, 30, whatever, and it has a similar eject mechanism as the XT20, which I think it has, be careful you're not doing this over an open drain, whatever, and you lose all your data floating down the sewer somewhere. Just be careful. Okay, take care. Please subscribe, folks. See you soon. Bye for now.